Very important to note that we're making great strides in terms of decarbonizing the electric supply. Now what we can do is take this cleaner fuel that we're producing and work with the other sectors of our economy.
The electric industry's come a long way over the last 20 or 30 years. But if we're going to get to a mid-century net zero, there's a huge amount of work that needs to be done.
Transportation, as we mentioned yesterday, is one area of key focus because actually the transportation footprint is larger, the carbon footprint is larger than that of the electricity sector.
These are just some ideas and kind of thoughts on things that we need to work on to try to help make this charging infrastructure a bit more seamless. So there are some use cases that, we often think of the single family home where you have a garage, you mostly charge at home, and then you have the occasional road trip. There are lots of other examples out there that we also need to support.
It's really the cheapest way, the most inexpensive way for a electricity generating source to contribute to a clean energy economy. Because the plant's already built, it's already been operating for decades, and all we're saying is we as a community, the regulator is the one who decides this, but you can continue to operate for 10, 20 years more. Where EPRI comes in is that we are developing technology to aid in those extended operations, including machine learning-based operations, including drone inspections, and including technology that's based around predictive maintenance.
The LCRI vision lays out 8 areas where research and development will be focused as part of the unique collaboration, taking a value chain approach to achieve a low carbon future.
Why are we collaborating? Why are we bringing these 40 leading energy companies together? And what are some of the key areas of the LCRI research vision that our sponsors are supporting?
The largest challenge that we're facing, which is also an opportunity in many ways, is the interdependency between the various sectors of the economy.
We really believe the vision of LCRI aligns very well with our corporate approach to decarbonization. Our pathway is focusing on an all-of-the-above carbon reduction approach, which preserves reliability and resiliency by doubling down, just on what Hank said, on energy efficiency. That is core.
I want to end just on this point. Look, we heard from Louise that this effort is essential. I believe that ILCO says that it's necessary. I think you've heard the messages today that you would agree that it's necessary. Sunita, her word was collaboration, and we're only going to succeed if we collaborate. And Daryl, I love your word of the day. Outstanding, outstanding, outstanding.
Hopefully, all of you were able to tune in yesterday to your discussion around the collaboration between EPRI, GTI, and our 40 industry sponsors. This initiative is a 5-year effort to accelerate and deploy low-carbon technologies.
First, I just want to say I'm humbled and honored to represent LCRI, Duke Energy, and really our industry and the customers within it on this very purposeful panel.
When we start looking towards that 2050 timeframe and being able to achieve net zero, scale is a really important part of the discussion when it comes to these technology demonstrations.
I think that getting the projects to be economically viable is going to take a lot of cooperation across different parts of the industry. From our vantage point, we need regulation help, just like it's been provided in the past. That'll be a key component, and it needs to be there, and it needs to help the industry advance, just like it has in the renewable industry in the past.
Are you doing something that is disproportionately impacting underserved, underrepresented communities?
There's new ways to do work in our energy and utility industry. How do we make sure that the workforce is ready for us and that we're ready for them?
And I see initiatives like LCRI, cost to carbon, and then this 3 times by 2030. And I see great opportunity, and that really makes me excited.